and not necessarily those of this station, its staff, management, or sponsors.
Would you love to deepen your spiritual connection and create a conscious shift in your life? Do you seek answers to the human experience? Welcome to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, a 2-hour safe haven for your questions and Spirit's answers to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next 2 hours, listen, call in, and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
yes, indeed, there is a light right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM. And we are answering your questions. And we are connecting to all of you all across the nation. And as we move forward in today's day, got some tough times that we've been through. Everything around the world seems to be in a bit of turmoil. We're not quite sure which way to go. And as we move ourselves forward, we've got to remember that everyone is of importance. And we've got that snow sound again in the microphone here. So we're going to, no, you probably have to, it's something over there. Yes. So we've got that wonderful sound of snow, and it sounds like it's raining in the airwaves. Yes, that sounds much better. Thank you. And this is the time. This is the time when we are faced with who we are, who we've come to be, and what our message is. And as we move forward, creating an important choice for ourselves, we have to move forward with the energy of love. You can choose to be angry. You can choose to be irate. But all of this just creates more. But we do need justice, yes. These are challenging times. We're being questioned as human beings. How important is our brotherly and sisterly love? How much do we respect others? And what is the value of human life? It seems that we've forgotten along the way the importance of the gift of life. And we've had these challenges that have risen up. Well, we were all in a panic from the pandemic. We're not hearing much about that, are we? But this pandemic threatened human life. So everybody hunkered down and did the right thing to protect themselves and to protect others and to stay healthy. But no, we can't seem to do that for everything, can we? Why can't we look out for each other even when there's not a pandemic? You see, the energy of love, it knows no boundaries. It knows no skin color. It knows no religion. It just simply is love. And you have the power to create love in your life, in your everyday life, by choosing to act with each other in a loving, kind way. You have the power. You have the energy that can transcend this circumstance and condition of judgment. You can change the world, just you. On my way here, I passed some people who were on the corner of Forest Hill and Southern Boulevard in Wellington, Florida, holding up their signs and speaking their truth. But why does it take an act of tragedy for people to speak a truth? Why does it take a pandemic for people to notice that we need to value life? Why does it take someone to be drained of their breath of life for us to suddenly care? Why? Were we too busy? Were we dealing with our own challenges and not really taking the time to notice? Or figured somebody else would handle it? But it could be anybody. We are drawn to the attention of the circumstance now because it was such an injustice. But what have you done in your life that wasn't just for someone else? You see, we're all being made accountable in some way. It's time for us all to take a notice and realize that the challenges that we face in life, be it a financial challenge, be it an emotional challenge, be it a health challenge, be it a legal matter, an injustice, an untimely death. Something that happens in our life or in our family, there's an experiment for us there to learn. But we don't always learn. It gives us an opportunity to notice things, but we don't notice. And so now we are in another upheaval. This one not driven by fear, but this one driven by anger and pain. Both tremendously removed from God and from love. So can you see the snowball gathering momentum? Can you see and feel the density in the energy? Are you aware that we are being removed from the connection to Source by the distractions of the outer world, which are real? We see it. But we're not staying centered in who we've come to be. We're allowing the actions of some to shift the consciousness of many, possibly all, because we're not staying centered. Moving forward in this time, pray for everyone. Pray that the world will be a better place and ask for justice, but not just man's justice. We need divine justice. We need God to remind us that everyone is created equal. And here in the United States, the last time I checked, we are one nation under God, indivisible. I think we're divided, yes? How is it that we have become so divided when we're one nation under God? Probably because we took God out of everything. We forgot that the Creator is the governing force of energy in and around, and we have allowed the governing force of energy to be given to man and man's hidden agenda, whatever that might be. And we've forgotten to give. We've forgotten to give people our time and our kindness and our love. And we forgot how to navigate difficulties without stepping upon another to get where we need to go. But it's all an experience. Something for us to notice what we notice, and something for us to grow. And for us to maybe, just maybe, never do it again. But then again, the way the planets are lined up, the exact positioning of all the planets represent three major falls. The fall of Rome, the Revolutionary War, and also, surprisingly enough, the planetary positions are the exact positions they were during the Rodney King riots. I guess we didn't learn. But this is the time for us to step into love and joy. This is the time for those of you who want to be in the energy of light and love to choose your best experience ever and to choose to give to another. To dedicate yourself in some way to, of course, have a wonderful, beautiful life, but to remember that the person walking on the street may not be as blessed as you are, and give them kindness and service in some fashion. Because we are not here just to live life and experience life. That's part of God's great experiment of the human experience, the human physical embodiment. But we are here to be of service to others. So how is it that you're serving others? And speak up. It's time. It's time that we remember that we are one nation under God, indivisible. And that there is no difference between us. Perhaps some of us felt better making a line in the sand, but we are all equal. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. And then when we come back, we're going to come right back to all of you. We're going to check on Facebook. We're taking your messages on Facebook, and we are answering your phone calls at 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Do not go away. You know we're going to be right back.
Have we met before? I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your soul? Because you know that you know me. Every soul has its story, like a movie playing in a different theater. And the characters, they change like water into wine. And everything comes when the stars align. Do you know me? Do you know me? Have we met before? I've been standing here before you long before you saw me before you. And you called me. Every soul has its movie, changing characters in theaters.
For soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. And now we're kind of low over here. So we're going to see what's going to happen here. There we go. We'll see. Okay. We're playing around with the microphones here. It's not coming in the headset really, so there we go. Let's try that again. Turn it up a little bit more. Yeah, and then we have the hissing. Okay, there we go. Well, we're going to have to try a different mic on the next go-around. But here we are in WWNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. Seems to be plagued with some technical difficulties for the past 3 weeks. So we're going to have to work some of that out here. And we are going to answer your questions at 888-565-1470. And I want to take a look and see who is on my Facebook page here. Helena says she loves her Shamuel mist. That's an awesome mist, isn't it? So who else do we have here on our Facebook page? Let's take a look here. Got some questions or comments for me? What do we have here? We've got Betsy Ruiz. She says, hey. She said she gives me her mom's name. Trying to help my mom was a serious problem. Will I succeed in helping her? Let me take a look and see what we've got going here. Interestingly enough, you actually have been a champion for your mom for a while, and it makes me feel as if the past, Betsy, I feel like the past 10 months have been difficult for your mom. They take me back into, I'm going to say kind of like, like September of last year. Things seem to have been difficult for mom. So you're going to help her, but I don't know that we're going to get everything in order. Spirit is telling me something is out of order, and we may not be able to get everything lined up in time. There's some kind of timeline of something they make me aware of. So Betsy Ruiz, you're going to be of some assistance to your mom, but I feel like we've got a little bit more to push. Be sure to send me a message so that we can put some energy on this, so we can move things along, so that your mom can feel a little bit more secure in where she is. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. And we're going to pull another Facebook question, and we're welcoming your phone calls at 888-565-1470. Lourdes Gomez, she says, hey, how does my love life look? And let's take a look here. You know, Lourdes, this person can be a little bit difficult, but I also feel that they've got a good heart. It's just their personality is a little difficult for you because you are trying to see things from a different perspective. But the love life looks like it's an adventure. It's time for us to explore love life. And the person that you're asking about is definitely a good connection. I don't know that that's your forever person. So let's take a look and see what the universe has coming for you in the next 3 months, because in the next 3 months I'm seeing there's a lot of love that comes for you, and I see that there's a lot of growth. But I feel like communication needs to be handled a little differently with this particular love. Thank you so much, Lourdes Gomez, for your Facebook question. Who else do we have here on our Facebook? Fiona Cantillon. She says, hey, I'm in Ireland, Ireland, yes, and she says, I badly need guidance. Need to make a choice tomorrow about an area. Do I stay or do I go? What is best? So do we stay or do we go? So the first thing they make me aware of, Fiona, is that this is a time for you of creative change, and 2021 brings the opportunity for change. So if you have an opportunity to stay for a short time to make your change closer to February of 2021, that would be ideal. Otherwise, Mercury is going retrograde. Any changes you want to make, you want to either make them right away or you have to wait till the end of July, beginning of August. Fiona, it is best to make the change, but change has to come at the perfect time. Thank you so much for your Facebook question. And we're going to pull another one from Facebook before we go right to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. And Holly Costanza Donaldson, she says, hey, will I find work within the next 30 days? Well, I do see work coming to you, Holly, and I feel as if you want to step out of the role that you were feeling trapped in. This year closes out a cycle of career that was no longer satisfactory for you, and I see you creating a new life for yourself with career. 30 days may be a little bit too short for me. I'm going to say 45 because I feel like the next 30 days may be pushing it. I feel like by the time we find work, it's going to be a little bit of a back and forth before something is officially secured. But Holly Costanza Donaldson, thank you so much for following us on Facebook and being a part of our show. I know you're here with us regularly. We greatly appreciate you, and we will hold the vision of you receiving word of a new opportunity in as little as 30 days. Thanks so much, Holly, for your Facebook question. And we're going to go right to the phone lines at 888-565-1470, and we're going to be answering your calls. So let's see. I've got to go to Miami Lakes. I've got Freddie on the line. Freddie, how are you tonight?
I am good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Freddie. And how can we assist you tonight?
I'm wondering about my finances. Like, I'm really trying to focus on my career and putting myself in a better place. And I'm just wondering, is that looking favorable for me?
It is, but they tell me that this whole 2020, even prior to the pandemic, has been tough for you financially. Is that correct? We kind of came into the year with a lag, correct?
Yeah.
When I put you in the month of September of 2020, I feel like then we are in a different level. We're beginning to climb back uphill to the top of the mountain because I feel like you kind of hit the bottom and you're on your way back up. Yes, that's how you feel, correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Financially, this year will be a year of recovery, my spirit guides tell me. So you're going to be kind of building a little bit, but 2021 will give you a stronger foundation. But when I look at September, that's when we begin to see the movement up, so that you can make the creation of the financial world you want. And I know that there's a job change, a job redesign coming for you is the word that they give me. Does that make sense to you?
Say that again?
A job redesign. Like you're going to take the role you do but do it differently. There's a new avenue of work for you.
Possibly. I'm trying to make changes.
Yeah. You're redesigning yourself and how you work is how Spirit tells me.
Yes.
Okay, so keep working on that. I do feel it will involve a different company, a different organization than the one you've been affiliated with, okay?
Okay.
So there's some growth that comes outside of where you currently are connected. All right?
Okay.
All right, Freddie. Thank you so much for calling. Glad to have you connect with us. Bye for now.
Thank, thank you. Love and light.
Love and light. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got Raquel. Raquel is in Boynton Beach. Raquel, how are you tonight?
Oh, hi, Sarah. I'm doing well. How about you?
I'm doing great, Raquel, and how can I assist you tonight?
Okay, I have two questions. Overall, 2020 has been with a lot of challenges, changes, but right now I got a new love, and of course I'm just doing work by myself, but everything just went down with everything that went on with the pandemic. But
Right.
get back with going back to work.
Okay,
But
so
just
let's
trying to
hold
see-
on. Take a breath, Raquel. Too much story here for us, so I need to go right to a question. So let's talk about love. What is your question about love, please, and what is the person's birthday?
We seem to be a good fit for, so far, but I'm not 100% sure how will that.
Okay,
He's a little younger
what
than
is
me.
the birthday? I need the birthday.
His birthday is 8/17,
Okay.
1970. I can't remember now.
That's okay.
Yeah.
I have what I need. Bear with me. Let me connect here. So this is a very interesting, dynamic person. Seem to be that you two have a lot of fun as well.
Yes.
I also see here that this is an important power year for them. They're trying to embrace their own personal power and move themselves forward in some fashion, connected to self-promotion, self-advancement, possibly career. Does that make sense to you?
Yeah,
Okay.
it does. Wow.
And they are very tied up with that in their mind. They really think a lot. They're very analytical about things, but they do a lot with their heart. And people seem to like them, and that makes you feel good to be with someone that is well liked and can relate to people. And he
Right.
seems to be very attentive to you, yes?
Yes, absolutely. That's exactly how it is.
Yes. He is very busy with what he's trying to create for himself. So when he gets a little bit preoccupied with that, do not take that personal. But he's very much into growing this relationship, and this is his year of love, and he has the desire for primary partnership. Now, I can tell you this, that when I spin him back and I go back 7 years, I feel like there was a relationship that kind of left him a little unsettled. So
Yes.
he's moving slowly, and it is not for you to rush him,
Right.
okay?
Absolutely. Oh, my goodness. That's absolutely the way it is.
Yes.
I was just a little not sure, but this just confirms what I'm feeling.
Yes. Allow
Oh,
him to
wow.
be who he is, and just live in the moment of now, and try not to put expectations on a future. Enjoy the moment so that it can organically grow and create. That's why, Raquel, when you began to speak, I had to stop you for a minute, because I don't want to hear the story that you're telling yourself. I want to hear Spirit's version of what's really going on, because you think it's a good match, but you're not sure. That's all your inner dialogue that actually sabotages relationships. So we want to recalibrate the energy so that we can put you in a better place to sustain and maintain a divine partnership. All right?
Okay. Okay.
All right.
Thank you
my
so
dear.
much.
You're welcome. God bless you. Bye for now.
All right. God bless. Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 96.9, 103.9, and 95.3. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because you know we're going to be right back.
I know you, have we met before? I've been standing in the room
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
For soft, rich, and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize, and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
WNN 1470 AM and 95.3 FM. I feel like it's our first day at school. Jesus. Okay, we are back here And we're going to go right to the phone lines. I got to talk to Helena for a minute. Helena in Jupiter. Helena, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing good. I'm multitasking and I'm listening in, and I'm having a good night, actually.
Great. Well, thank you for calling. I know that we've got something big coming up on Friday night, right? We've got a big event coming up.
Yes,
we are going to be
ma'am.
live, and we want to pass the word on because we are going to have a lunar eclipse message party. We got a full moon going down, and the way the energy is, Helena, I think people need to pay attention, right? It's going to be a little crazy.
Absolutely, and I think it's important to draw on the energy of this full moon that's also coming that night as well, and if you're looking to create something, there's the perfect event to do so.
Yeah, we're going to be releasing a lot of energy. This is free, so I do hope you all join us here on our Facebook page, Sarah Spiritual. Mark the calendar. We're going live at 8:08. We want to be in the land of infinity and beyond with all of you. And even though we won't be able to see the eclipse from where we are here in North America, we will be feeling the effects of it. And it's really getting in the way of people's energy right now because they can feel it. And it is going to be a hard reset. We're seeing some of that right now, Helena, out across the world. I mean, and in this country, we are seeing people going through a major reset and things need to change.
Mm-hmm.
And it's going to be powerful. So, Helena, you're going to be there with me live, and we're going to have a party going on. And
I'll
we're
bring
ready.
the wine.
Well, I don't think we'll be drinking just then, but we will be having a party with all of you. I hope you join us Friday night. We are going to be broadcasting live from Shea Sarah Spiritual. So we hope you join us. And, well, thanks, Helena. I just wanted to touch base with you. We have a fabulous Friday night coming up. So it's going to be a little rainy here in South Florida, so you all get your wine, line up, get your petitions and your meditation ready because we are going to really kind of do something special for all of you live on Facebook at Sarah Spiritual and live on YouTube. Thanks, Helena, for calling in. God bless you. Bye.
Love you. Bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Hollandale. We've got Joey Emmanuel live on the line. Joey, how are you?
I'm doing really good.
Good to hear you.
Thank you for your message about seeing everything, sending love and light to everything.
Yeah, it's a tough gig right now in the world, but you know what? Things have to change, Joey, and we the people have the power to change.
Changing,
yeah.
But I think that you're my go-to gal when it has to do with tenants, and I don't know if I want to give up this gig. She's getting a little bit temperamental.
Yes.
And it's almost like a war going on. I had to call Archangel Michael and everything, but, then I have to take care of the physical. Do you see me having to go through the eviction process?
I actually, unfortunately, do feel like you need to clear house again. I feel like you have to clear the house. So, yes, you will have to do something. And here's what I'm hearing. Familiarity breeds contempt. I realized that there was like a connection, a formation, a friendship, something, even though she was your tenant, formed, so there was a connection.
Yes,
And I just feel like that was part of a ruse to lure you in and see that side of her so that you didn't notice the other side of her.
Right.
And now it's not going to be convenient for you, and it's not going to allow you to have the peace that you need in your sanctuary. So line up someone else and ask her to leave and begin the process.
Line up someone else is in the process?
Line up someone else for the spot. Begin interviewing other people for the spot.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And begin
I can't
the
do
process.
it unless I can show it. But do you see a date, because you're so good with that, of when she will be out of here?
Well, it's kind of hard. And you have to remember one thing. Because of this pandemic, nobody can throw anybody out until, I think, August 15th.
They just extended to July the 1st.
No, I think they did a little longer than that. Maybe July 31st. I don't know. So
I think so. But I had the police over here yesterday, and they told me I could file it now, and that way it's ready whenever they uplift it.
Okay. So that's what's going to be. So that's actually going to put you into September, my friend.
Okay.
So you're going to have to do a little soft shoe dance, and maybe since you did have some connection with her, Joey.
I may negotiate like a a lower rate, because we are all going through this, and try and work things together.
You can, but you also saw a side that is inconvenient for your energy.
Right.
So
It's
not
inconsistent.
Yeah. Okay.
And in the meantime, I have a love connection with a Spanish accent who lives here in Miami,
Yes.
and we communicate telepathically. I don't know. That is the most interesting and fun thing that's going on in my life. And I really feel like my career is taking off to where the point where it's getting bigger every day.
Well, there's a lot of growth coming for you, and the more you open yourself up to spirit and you, as I said earlier, for people to serve, then spirit will serve you and take care of you. So there is a lot of growth coming for you. And as far as the love connection, that is the past life connection. So you're feeling that telepathic connectivity because it's an energetic experience. And now this is going to be something that is going to be fun for you to awaken that connection, because ideally you want someone that you connect with on many levels. Yes?
I'm so sorry because the microphone keeps going in and out. I'm going to have to re-listen to the message.
Oh, okay. I apologize.
But I hear
Good.
a little bit.
Okay. Well, it is going to be a good opportunity for you to reconnect to the feeling of love so that this can pave the way. I don't know that this person is the person, but I do know it's awakening you on all the levels to attract the divine love that you look for.
I appreciate that. I actually saw us meeting in the Miami International Airport.
Okay, good.
Very specific. I usually journal in English, and it just started to come out in Spanish. So it was pretty cool.
Good.
And
good. Yes.
I really feel great. I really feel like I'm not going to have to worry really that much about her situation there.
No, but you do want to have your line in the sand, and it is really important that you step into your personal power and maintain that, I guess the word I want to use is boundary, yes?
Mm-hmm. Well, I just did. I
Good.
disconnected the internet.
All right. Well, there you go. So I guess that wasn't included in the amount she paid, right? So.
No.
No fries with your burger, honey. Sorry.
No, I had to. I was trying love and light. I'm doing all the love and light I can, but I have to send the love and light to me first so I can give some to others.
Absolutely, absolutely. And you're renting a place so that it would be some passive income for you. So that is important. So thank you so much, Joey, for your call, and God bless you.
Thank you. God
now.
bless you
You're
too,
welcome.
and have a belated birthday.
Thank you. Bye. 888-565-1470, and we're going to go right back to Facebook. I want to take a look and see what's going on Facebook, and we are answering questions on YouTube as well. But let's pop into Facebook. We've got Candice Ann Roe. She said, I made a lot of mistakes in my past, and she unfortunately had an issue with her kids, and her children were taken away. And do I see her having a long future with her current? And what is the rest of that question? Okay, so we've got that there. So first of all, Candice, we are closing out some energy here for yourself. So this is a time of change for you, and the change could be positive. All right. I do see a future with your 2-year-old, my dear. I do. Thank you so much. My goodness. Made me choke. Candice, everything will be fine. I do see that for you. We're going to take another question from Facebook. Who else do we have? Joy. YouTube. My question is regarding work. Will I get this great and meaningful position related to helping my community, or something just as great and meaningful? Joy, this is a really important time for you because it is the perfect time to make a job change. And I do feel that you are the main candidate to receive this job, but you will be doing something great to be of service to others. You will be receiving a new position, and I do lean towards Joy on YouTube, you receiving this position. I do feel that you have put in the time and you are looked upon favorably for this experience. So thank you, Joy, on YouTube for your question. And who else do we have for us on Facebook? We've got Carole Reeve, and she says, it's my birthday today. So Carole, we want to say very happy birthday for you on this day, and would love for us to choose you. So Carole Reeve, we are choosing you today, and we wish you a very happy birthday. And Carole, the way I see this energy here for you is that this is such an important year for you to explore your creative talents. The energy that you bring to the table is amazing, and you are here to be of service and make a difference for others. So Carole Reeve, embrace the celebration of you and all the wonderful things that you are, because this is the time for us to really, really embrace that creative side of you. So thank you, Carole Reeve, and very, very, very happy birthday to you. Who else do we have here live on our Facebook page? We're going to pull another question from Facebook. Before we go to commercial, we'll take one more, and then we're welcoming your phone calls at 888-565-1470. When will we know about the last grant we applied for? You know, you ask that question, they give me the number 2, makes me feel like we've got about 2 more weeks before we hear from that last grant that you applied for. They're kind of picking through some papers on that one, so it's going to take a little time. And for you, Lourdes Sanchez, this time is a very important time because you are starting with a clean slate and a new beginning. And embrace this, because this will bring about some very powerful change for you to receive. So thank you, Lourdes Sanchez. About 2 more weeks, and then you're going to get that information. You know, we've got some interesting things coming up. You heard Helena call in. We're going to tell you about Friday night. Friday night, we've got an event right here live on Facebook. It'll be live on YouTube. I hope you join me. We've got a full moon and a lunar eclipse ceremony, Facebook messages, and we are going to be tuning into all of you. So we'd love to have you join us Friday night at 8:08 p.m. Eastern Time. And those of you who are around the globe, I do hope you stay up and hang out with us, because it's going to be a powerful night. You know, the planets are really kind of rough right now, and we want to make sure we stay centered and we know what we need to release in this time. And then next week, we've got a love class coming up. June 11th, we've got the power of love. If you are ready to tap in and tune in to love's power to create and to heal, this is the class for you, because love has the power to heal you, to heal relationships, and to heal the wounds of the past so that you can move forward and create a new divine partnership. So I hope to see you on June 11th, and the cost is only $10. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to go right back to the phone lines at 888-565-1470. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
That shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light. There's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light.
Stay tuned for more Spiritually Speaking with Sarah coming up right after the break. Continue the conversation with Sarah Spiritual on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope. Phone lines are open at 1-888-565-1470. That's 1-888-565-1470.
People have been forced to neglect their feet. We at the Soul Authority are making it possible for you to still take care of your feet while remaining in your home, as we will send a doctor to your house for all of your podiatric needs. The best part of all,
step of the way. I'm your safe haven every day when you're thinking I can hear you. I am with you now, and every step of the way in this crazy world we live in. We lose ourselves every day. When you feel like you're lost and you don't know where you are, I will guide you to be in the safe haven with me. In this crazy world we live in every day, it's so easy to lose the way. So if you know in your heart I'm with you every step, you will find safe haven today. You will find safe haven today. Safe haven today.
Welcome back to the second hour of Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, as we continue our uplifting and empowering spiritual discussions to transform your life. A gifted spiritual advisor, coach, and medium, Sarah Spiritual will assist you to connect to the light within and transcend beyond the limits of all possible experience and knowledge. Spiritually Speaking with Sarah is presented by the Expedito Enlightenment Center in the Tree of Life Plaza in West Palm Beach. For the next hour, call in and watch Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, and Periscope, and share love and light.
There's a light that shines down upon me, and there's a light that brightens up my day. There's a light leading the way. Oh, there's a light. There's a light, there's a light that opens doors for everyone. Oh, there's a light. Oh, there's a light. Open up in everyone. Can you feel it? There's a light to change the world.
Yes, indeed, there is a light to change the world right here on WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 96.9, and 103.9. And we are answering your questions all across the nation, and we are in, can you believe it? The beginning of June. Time, well, I guess when you're in a pandemic, time can't fly fast enough. But it's been an interesting ride, everyone, and we're really glad to be connecting to all of you and answering your questions. We're going to open up a couple of more lines right here, right now. So if you have a question for me and you want to know something that's going on, you want some insight, you want to take a look and see where we go from here. Like, do you know the way to San Jose? You want to know which way to go? Call us at 888-565-1470. Answering your questions. We just opened up some new phone lines, so I can't wait to hear from you, and we are going to go to Boynton Beach. I've got Christina, and Christina's in Boynton Beach. Christina, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great, Christina. And is this your first time calling?
Yes, it is, actually.
Welcome. Glad to make a connection with you. And Christina, how can I assist you? What is your question for us tonight?
Okay, my question is, because of this virus, my job was shut down, and they're wanting me to come back, and I don't really feel comfortable with coming back right now because of, the situation. I have some underlying health issues.
Right.
Do you think I should go back to this job or maybe consider moving on to something else?
I look at this pandemic as an opportunity for you to reinvent yourself and expand into something on a new level of career. And you asked the question as you started to talk, Spirit wrote the word no. And I do believe, for now, even though they may have what they want to put in place, they should be able to allow you to stay at home for a bit longer. But I would use the time to see how could you have a better, more enjoyable experience in work and recreate yourself as a final aspect of career that's more about purpose and passion as opposed to a job. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
And that's really where your heart has been pulling you. And hopefully during this pandemic, you had an opportunity to give some thought and consideration of what you would like to do, Christina. Because here I see someone who's very good at organizing and getting things in motion. And I feel like you want to do something that creates a greater, grander purpose, not just for you, but for other people. Something that you can feel at the end of the day when you hang your hat and you sit down, that something made you feel as if you made a difference in other people's lives. Does that make sense to you, Christina?
Yes, it does.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
And I'm also being given this wonderful piece of paper. And it looks like old-fashioned linen white paper. And I'm given the phone and the plume and the pen, and they make me feel like you are going to write something. Like I feel like there's some writing or some journaling, but this should turn into something. Did you ever think about writing a story or writing some aspect of ways to help someone, please?
No, not really.
Okay.
But it sounds like a good idea.
It is something that if you were to sit and journal, I feel like something's going to be birthed from you to bring about some difference and change. And when I go back to this job that you're at now, I feel like you were starting to feel phased out before the pandemic. Does that make sense to you?
Yes.
Okay. So the writing's on the wall.
Mm-hmm.
So see if you can extend your time home, which I do think that they're supposedly not be able to make you leave. You understand? They're supposed to work with you during this. So if you can extend your time home, do that, but use that time wisely so that you can reinvent yourself and not put yourself at some kind of risk. And it's not just about risk, because even though you say we have these things going on in the physical body, when I scan you, I feel like you will be well and all will be well. But I want you to use this as an opportunity to go inside and do something that's going to fill your heart and make you feel this purpose and passion that you've been missing for quite a while. I go back into the year of 2013, and I feel like that was a time of change. And so we're getting ready to expand career now, and we're getting ready to go in a different direction of life. And the next 3 years are really important to start this new beginning for you. There's a new chapter of your life that begins starting this year in career and takes you about 3 more years to fully put yourself in place. And this is going to give you a lot of stability as well.
Sounds good to me. Thank you so
Thank you.
much.
You're welcome, Christina. How did you hear about the show?
Actually, my daughter.
Wonderful. Well, thank your daughter.
She listens to your show all the time.
All right. Well, thank her for me, all right? Bye for now.
You have a good night.
You too. Bye. 888-565-1470. We are answering your questions, and we're answering questions on Facebook. But for right now, I've got to go to Delray Beach. I've got Robert on the line. Robert, how are you tonight?
I'm doing excellent. How are you?
I'm great, Robert. How can I assist you tonight?
I had a dream. I was almost 19 years to the day that my father passed away, and he was in the dream.
Yes.
And it was coincidentally in the hospital that he passed away in. I'm looking, it was West Boca Medical Center. I was looking out to 441, and I see this huge tornado coming, and it's obliterating everything in its path. And I call him on the phone, and I say, hey, Dad, be careful. There's a tornado in the area. We had lived, not that far away, maybe a mile or two away. And he's like, okay, but I'm not really worried. Like, I don't even know where to start. I don't know what that means. Is there a message in there?
There is. Well, first of all, he wants you to know that he is with you because he wants you to know that he is a part of everything that's going on. And if you think about the world as we see it, we are kind of getting a bit of a tornado in life, right? Everything, what does a tornado do? Tosses and turns and throws everything up in the air and kind of leaves destruction in its path and creates uncertainty, yes? And we are in very uncertain, difficult times. So he's letting you know that he is with you and that even though something is coming, it's not going to touch you. And he knows that, and he's going to be okay. See, this is his way of letting you know that you will be okay. And I also feel that because it was around that window of the year to the day of when he was in the hospital and when he passed, that this was also the way that he was able to get through to you, because that's when the veil is particularly thin, Robert, and they're able to give us the message so that you know that you're not navigating things alone.
Oh, I know. Him and my mom are with me all the time. My mom passed away almost a year ago, May 4th, and he's been in dozens and dozens of my dreams, and it brings me comfort, and the next day I feel like I'm, just walking on air.
Absolutely, because you know that they're always connected. They're never far from us. I have a song on my website that they don't want us to cry because they're simply on the other side of life. And they're experiencing it on a much higher frequency. And they're also experiencing things of love and blessings that we are not connected to because we're rooted down by the physical embodiment. Robert, I also do see a lot of progress coming for you. I see some type of expansion in business. Is there a new beginning or a fresh start that you're trying to get in motion right now for business, please?
Kind of, yeah. I'm trying to acquire some new accounts, and I'm getting a new person actually that's starting to work for me tomorrow. And hopefully I'm going to try 2 or 3 different people out and see which one that I click with.
There's a new beginning, a fresh start. This is all opening up for you. And it's going to take you into a very powerful time of 2021. So you're on the right track. You're making all the right moves to make it all happen, Robert. Thank you so much. How did you hear about the show, Robert?
I kind of just listened to 1470 kind of on and off, throughout the day. And I heard your show on already, for the last year or so. I always try to call and I never get in, but this time I got in.
Well, good. I guess your dad helped us with that, right?
Yeah. You don't see any other messages or anything from the other side? Any little tidbit that I can take?
I didn't make that connection for you. They didn't come through when we first made the connection. I think I was so intent on listening to the dream to give you the information. I didn't make that connection. But thank you so much for calling, and call again, and let's see if we can bridge that connection for you.
All right. Thank you very much.
So much.
Have a good night.
You're welcome. Bye for now.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. I am on show 500 and, I don't know, I think it's 538. 538 live shows. And why do I say that? Because I got a caller who I know has been listening to 538 live shows. Yes, indeed. And that would be Steve in Boca. Steve, how are you tonight?
Hi, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing good, Steve. And how can I help you?
Well, I'm going through a very tough time. There's betrayal and a divorce, and it just seems like the darkest times ahead, and I was hoping maybe that there's something that you can tell me or that you might see.
Well, Steve, the first thing that I am made aware of is that when I look at this energy around you, they talk to me about the past 3 years. And they make me feel as if the past 3 years have been extremely difficult for you. Is that correct? And
Yes.
last year they give me this phrase, kind of like the straw that broke the camel's back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And they're telling me that there has been resistance within you to let go, yet you knew that it was necessary to let go. And you knew that your needs and your envision of relationship was not being fulfilled. Does that make sense to you?
Yes, it does.
Okay. However, you wanted to keep it together. And you wanted to see if we could do the right thing. And you're trying to do the right thing, got the wrong thing done to you. And so now you're at the effect of another's actions, correct? And I feel as if there was not the transparency that you need to feel safe in relationship. When I move you forward and I take you into the 2021 time, even though I feel like this is going to be a messy time for you in 2020, this unraveling is going to be uncomfortable and even a little messy. When I move you into, Steve, the energy of 2021, I actually feel a sense of calm.
I'm sorry, I couldn't hear you, Sarah.
I see you a sense of calm. I see this energy of life feeling a little lighter, almost a sense of relief when everything's done. Even though it hurts you to let it go, I feel as if this is something that is going to bring you a new life, a new beginning for yourself. And there is other partnership, other love that comes for you. When you're ready and open for that, there is another love that comes. If I look back in the time that you spent in the relationship, that was the marriage that the Spirit talks to me about, they make me aware that this has been a dance and you have been trying for so long that it's actually going to be a relief to stop trying. That's what they want you to know.
And so they feel that it'll be over soon because this has been an unbelievable trying time.
It's going to take a good part of this year to finish up. And, of course, it's a bit of a mess and it's going to take agreements. But that's why you come into 2021 in your own personal power. You're going to stand up for yourself. You're going to find your truth. You're going to be settled in your heart. And we start again in life.
Okay.
All right. Steve, how did you hear about the show?
I listen to the show all the time, and I've looked at it on Facebook so many times, and I've tried to get through, but I've never had really an opportunity. But thank you so much for giving me the opportunity.
You're welcome. I'm glad we made the connection, and we'll ask the angels to surround you and lift you up. I know it's challenging, but there is light at the other side, so don't worry. Bye for now.
All right. Thank you so
You're
much,
welcome.
Sarah.
Bye.
Bye-bye.
888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then we're going to come right back to the phone lines and answering your questions on Facebook. 888-565-1470. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away, because we're going to be right back.
Do you know me? Do I know you? Have we met before?
For a soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up.
Interested in relieving tension, reducing stress, and revitalizing your energy? Call reflexologist Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954 to book your session. Reflexology of the hands, face, and ears improves circulation, the functioning of the nervous system, reduces fine lines and wrinkles, and leads to a glowing complexion. Experience what reflexology can do for you today. Contact Isabel Prado at 561-682-0954.
You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
Sarah Spiritual, and we are answering your questions all across the nation. And my goodness, our phone lines are at 888-565-1470. Word out on the street is they're saying the lines are busy, but that's all right. You just keep trying. We look forward to talking to you. And we're looking at your questions in Facebook, so be sure to pop your question in the feed. Give us your birthday and a specific question. This makes it easy for us to make a direct connect and get to your questions right away. I've got to go right back to the phone lines, and I've got to go to Lakeisha. Lakeisha is in Boca. Lakeisha, how are you tonight?
I'm well, Sarah. How are you?
I'm doing great, Lakeisha, and how can I assist you?
So I'm independently doing a small business of my own in the beauty industry, and my father passed August 11th of 2019. He's usually my go-to. Anything I run into trouble, need money, anything, he was my go-to. But I've done quite well, and just think everything's been kind of falling into place. I just don't know where it's going from here, and I'm just wondering: is he near me? Do I have spirit guides? What is the next step, or how far will I go with what I'm doing? Business-wise, as far as what I've started.
Yes, and we are doing service and product. Is that what we're doing, please?
No, it's I don't have product product yet, but I give a service to. I have clients that I see on a daily basis.
I see product. I see product. I see residual income. I see product.
You see me selling, coming out with a product.
Yes. Is that something that you gave thought and consideration to? Either coming out with a
Yes,
product or representing a product, whatever is easier and more comfortable for you. But I see product. I feel
it would definitely go hand in hand with what I'm doing.
Yes.
For some reason, I have not done it yet, and maybe I'm just at a standstill with that.
Well, you did ask the question, where do I see you going?
Oh, okay. And are there spirit guides, or are there someone that, like, in the spirit world that's helping me, or is this just all just me and my persistence, or me trying, doing it on my own? Because I never thought I could really do something like this on my own, but it's happening, I think.
You're never alone. And you were so rooted in the physical world. And as a lot of daughters, we count on our dad. And we think as long as dad's there, we're good. So when dad goes and he transitions to the other side, you kind of have to grow up in a way and step into our power. But your father was a good teacher.
Yes.
Your father led by example. And he had high expectations. He didn't settle, and father didn't play either. And by that I mean he had rules. And it's because he set a very good, strong, lean example for you that he instilled in you all the skills necessary to be fine when he was not here to hold you up. And it now has caused you to step into your personal power. And the personal power that I see is someone who is expansive and creative, and someone who truly is an entrepreneur. And I see great growth for you. And the reason why Spirit leads me to the product line is because that allows you an opportunity to make income and not consistently have to work with one-to-one people just to generate the revenue. Because, girl, there's only so much of you. Now, what about those spirit guides? Well, you do have spirit guides, and you have angels. And I also see around you the most beautiful angel that is standing next to you, that is one of your, well, actually is your guardian angel. And your guardian angel has been very creative. And she talks to me about when you used to play and use a lot of colors and dress with the dolls and play, that energy of that freedom of being a girl. And that was encouraged when you were little, yes? To be a little girl, yes?
Yes.
Yes. And so she was there, and she was one of your invisible friends. If you remember talking to your invisible friends, that was she.
Always.
Yes.
Yeah. I was the only child growing up, and my imagination went, went there.
And so she was there with you. And she's been with you your whole entire life. And there's many guides that you have. And of course, Father is definitely always with you when available. Remember, they go to the other side and they've got this energy of connection and being close to God. And so they're not rooted in the ways of the world. But you feel your Father, you feel his energy, and you feel his support. I like to say your father used to try to nudge you. Go try that. Go do that. Without exactly telling you what to do, he would nudge you, which is why I say he was a great teacher, because he didn't tell you what to do. He kind of pointed you in the direction and wanted to see what you would do with the information. And that has been a great growth spurt for you. I opened the door to this energy, and I also made aware of a woman who's connected to Father, and this woman is standing with him, but she's older than. So Father's mother has passed as well.
His mother, yes, my nanny.
Yes, so Nanny
and he was very close to her.
Yes, so they are still right next to each other. She's right there with him. And he makes me aware that there's this woman that's there, and you were almost like Nanny's daughter in a way, because you were very close to her energetically and emotionally, yes?
Yes. Being the only grandchild at that time back in the day,
yes.
I always went between her, my maternal and paternal grandmothers.
Right.
So I was very close with her as he was.
Yes. And so I see that connection. So you have them both with you. And they're also making me aware of springtime, March into April, Is there a birthday or passing of a March and April around you connected to family or connected with them, please? Because they take me into March into April, please.
A passing or a birthday?
Or a birthday, yes.
Yeah, my daughter is April 12th.
Okay, your daughter's April 12th. And then who was passed or was in the hospital at the end of March, please, before your daughter's birthday?
Who was in the hospital? My
Yeah.
daughter actually was in the hospital.
Okay, because they're talking to me about someone before your daughter's birthday, so that was your daughter who was in the hospital. Okay, thank you so
Yes.
much for that. Who is that? Okay, so you also have... So your dad came to you in a dream, honey. He came to you in a dream not too long ago. Okay, 1, 2, 3... Seems like about 3 months ago, kind of like as we're coming into this pandemic. He makes me aware that he came to you. He's right.
Yeah,
with
he
you, honey.
did, but I can't remember the dream.
Don't matter. He came to you. He's telling me he came to you. He came to clear the way, honey. You're going to be just fine, as is your daughter going to be just fine.
Okay, awesome. I'm so happy to hear that because I just worry that if I'm okay, I know my daughter and my son will be okay. So that's I didn't ask about them particularly, but that does give me comfort because I didn't want to ask you too many questions. But they're 21 and 22, and you know they're in that phase of life where they're finding everything. And my dad was pretty much for the three of us. Our anchor and our go-to and our, he knew everything. He was like the dad or the grandfather that you could call 3 o'clock in the morning and whatever it was you asked, he had the answer, and losing him was a great loss to the three of us. So we're all kind of feel like we're floundering sometimes, but knowing that he would want us to go on.
There's a song that Spirit gave me regarding this exact experience. And it is on my website, but I'm going to give you a couple lines because I want you to really feel this energy, all right?
Okay.
Don't you cry, don't you hide. You've got to live your life, even though you don't see me. I'm right here. I am holding your hand and walking with you, though you can't see me. Oh, I'm here. So don't you cry. Don't you miss me, 'cause I didn't die. I am here with you, right by your side. So don't you cry. That's
Beautiful.
a song Spirit gave me so that we could all understand what it's like to have them on the other side and yet always be connected with us.
Okay.
You're fine. How did you hear about us, Lakeisha?
Well, I always listen, and I listen to other people's, stories, and also follow you on Facebook. So this is my very first time. Something just pushed me. I pulled over, and called in to say, let me take a shot.
Yes.
And then you answered.
Perfect. Well, welcome, Lakeisha. Glad to be a connection. If I could be of further service to you or you'd like to have a personal session with me, you can learn more about me on my website and follow us. Maybe you'll catch us Friday or Sunday on our Facebook Live. Thank you.
I will do.
All right. Bye for now. Bye.
Thank you. Love and
You're welcome.
light.
Love and light. Bye. 888-565-1470. And we're going to go to West Palm Beach. I've got Ada on the line. Ada, how are you?
Good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Ada. And my goodness, you've got a lot of changes you're trying to make. Yes? Grow the business. Grow, grow, grow. Yes?
Yeah.
There's a lot of miracle grow on the ground, so I think you're going to be growing just fine in a real quick time, my dear. I'm seeing that you're ready for some more transformation to kind of hit the next level, the next big, sale, for instance, yes?
Yeah.
Okay. Ada, what's your question?
I would like to ask about my health.
Okay. And what is the question, please?
The question is, so I just found out I'm expecting, and previous to that, I was having pelvic pain. So I just, I'm worried that, something might go wrong.
Well, let's not
I
go
just want
there.
to make sure everything will be okay.
Let's not go there. So you're at about the 2 months, yes?
I'm a little bit over a month.
A little bit over a month. Okay. I really feel at this time that you want to take your head off of the worry and just let yourself relax, okay? I feel like there was a lot of growing and stretching, and that's why you were feeling that. So let's try not to put any energy in that, all right, my dear? Because you scan like you're in good, solid condition. So you know what to do, yes? Not to worry.
Yeah.
Not to worry. And I see a lot of expansion for work, so I know there's going to be a lot of growth for you.
Okay.
And besides the pregnancy, we were having some digestive issues, yes, in the stomach, please, recently?
Yeah, I was having pelvic pain, but I wasn't sure what that was due to. So I was going to have a diagnostic surgery, and the day before my surgery is when they told me that I'm pregnant.
Have they done the ultrasound, yes?
Not yet.
Okay. Well, we'll take a look and see what that is, but I don't feel like it's anything of great discomfort that's going to be problematic. But I also feel the upper digestive system needs to be worked on, so you might want to take a look at what you're eating, having nothing to do with that pain. They're talking to me about inflammation in the digestive tract as well, in the upper digestive tract, all right? So take a look at that. Well, I'm glad that things are going to go well for you, my dear, and congratulations. This is a beautiful thing.
Thank you.
Yes. All right. Thank you, Ada. Bye for now.
Thank you. Have
welcome.
a good night.
Bye. 888-565-1470. We're going to take a minute to hear from our sponsors, and then when we come back, we're going to answer your calls right here on WWNN. Stay with us, everyone. Don't go away. You know we're going to be right back.
I've been standing in the room before I walk through the door. Do you know me? Have you heard me? Have you seen me? Do you know my voice? Did you call me with your song?
For a soft, rich and beautiful skin, use Beauté de Lune products. Beauté de Lune products, based on natural fruits and extracts, revitalize your skin and make you incredibly beautiful. For acne, sensitive skin, dry or oily skin, Beauté de Lune. Cleanse, moisturize and revitalize your skin with Beauté de Lune. A miracle. For your order, call us at 561-906-7466 or to our store, 2695 North Military Trail Suite 21, or visit us online at www.beautédelune.net.
Have you ever felt alone, sensing something more is around you, but are unsure how to connect? Do you wonder if your loved ones who are deceased are among you? Sarah Spiritual is a gifted spiritual advisor and medium who can connect you with your loved ones, spirit guides, and ascended beings. Sarah specializes in love, relationships, money, career, health, and healing. She has an uncanny ability to convey the true thoughts and emotions of those around you. For Sarah, life is a spiritual journey, and each situation has a spiritual solution. To contact Sarah for a personal reading, call 561-682-0956 or send an email to Sarah at sarahspiritual.com. You can also visit www.sarahspiritual.com for more information. That's 561-682-0956 or sarahspiritual.com. Let Spirit and Sarah raise you up. You're listening to Spiritually Speaking with Sarah, your spiritual advisor and medium. Connect with Sarah and be in the energy of light. Call Sarah Spiritual now, toll free, worldwide, 1-888-565-1470. 1-888-565-1470. Just ask your questions or message Sarah Spiritual live on Facebook, YouTube, or Periscope.
On WWNN 1470 AM, 95.3 FM, 96.9 and 103.9. And we are answering your questions right here live. And we're going to go to New York. We've got to talk to Andy. Andy, how you doing in New York?
Hello.
How are you doing?
Okay. Oh, well, I want to know how Julia's doing.
Yes, absolutely.
And, I was kind of accepting it at the beginning, but now it's kind of really miss both of them,
I know. And we know that this has been a hard time.
I know you said she was in transit for a while.
Yes, so, and she is, but you've been feeling her around you or thinking it's your imagination? You've been feeling her energy around you, Andy? Because I feel her standing by the left side of you. Have you been feeling someone near you, please?
Once in a while, Okay. Sometimes I see something fast and goes away.
Yeah, that's
maybe
her.
It's my imagination.
No, it's not. And her energy is like on you on your left side. I feel like she kind of looks over your shoulder. And was there a chair that you used to always sit in and talk to her before she went to the hospital, please?
Yeah, well,
like an armchair or something. Yes.
Yeah, we were on a couch. Well, we always put her on the couch. She used to like to lay on my shoulder.
Okay. And then what's the chair she's talking about, though? She's talking to me about a chair, like an armchair. What is that chair, please?
The one that, she has a chair that, actually I'm sitting in and out.
Oh, okay. Thank you. So
it goes up and down, so.
Okay.
Because she couldn't stand up, but the chair goes all the way up and all the way down.
Oh, okay. There you go. Because she's talking about this chair. So, all right. So you're sitting in a chair now. Okay. Look at you, right? Okay.
Yeah.
She's right over the left side of you. So this is why I see this energy, and she's making me aware of this. Very much with you, very much. She's sending you much love, and it's your time to take care of you, Andy.
Myself?
Yes, you.
Yeah, but I feel guilty sometimes if I do something without her,
I understand, but she's with you right over the left side of your shoulder, so she can actually enjoy things much more than she could when she was in the hospital.
Oh, yeah.
She spent a lot of time away from you, even though you went to be with her. But now she gets to see things through your eyes as you experience them. She gets to see and live well, no one's really going into the outside world much right now, but she gets to experience things through you.
Oh, is she with Donna?
Yes, she is.
I know.
2 peas in a pod is how she describes
it. And then I don't remember, you said it was Matthew, my other...
Yes.
I guess that would have been, that's something. And you told me she never knew Donna passed away.
She never knew. But Donna greeted her.
She passed away.
But she knew when she saw Donna when Donna greeted her.
Wow.
So she's
So they'll be together all the time, the whole three of them?
Yes. In the soul family, until one of them decides to pop on back to planet Earth. But if I were all those people up in the heavens, I'd stay right where you are, because it's a little risky down here. So.
Remember you said that we were together one other time we were married?
Yes, you were in another lifetime.
Remember that time when you were in your office?
Yeah. So
well, maybe we'll do a third time. We'll see what happens.
Yeah, when you're able to travel, I'd love to see you here in sunny South Florida, although we have a lot of rain, but we'd love to have you here. So.
Yeah.
Andy, she is at peace. You be at peace, and you take care of you, and know that she's with you all the time. All right?
So, but I don't know. I'm just trying to get my, I don't know. I want to do things, and then I feel bad if I do them without her.
Well, talk to her. Talk to her and say, come on, we're going to go here. Let's do this together. Now you can see all the things I see.
I talk to her in the house,
Yes, talk to her outside.
I got a lot of pictures all around. So every room I go in, I say something.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, talk to her when you go out and tell her, look what we're going to do. We're going to go here. We're going to do this.
Yeah.
And because
well, I
she
got
hasn't
pictures
seen
in the
it.
car,
Yeah.
so I was with them too.
Good. Their memory will always be alive in your heart, with or without a picture, Andy.
Right. Oh, yeah. Sometimes I remember the last... In fact, I did remember it. I always remember every night the day that she was passing away, that couple of moments, because I told her to go because she was too sick, you know.
Yes.
And I don't know, she was just beautiful at that. And even when she passed, she became like a porcelain doll. I don't know if I told you last time.
Did. Yeah.
You know?
It's an amazing
I remember that because I really enjoyed her. I know she was in peace, and she came back to way before when she was not sick. Yeah. Her face became, just beautiful,
Yes.
So I remember every night I would think of that before I go to bed.
And know that
but
she's
I don't
always
mind
with you.
because I was happy at that point. I mean, I wasn't that happy, but I was happy she's out of pain, and she's going to go stay with Donna,
And they're together with Matthew, and they'll always be with you.
Right.
All right. Thank you so much, Andy, for calling, and know
I
that we are with you.
Thank you for helping me out there.
You're welcome.
I had to go get a stent put in, too, to boot.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm okay.
You're all right, because you weren't taking care of yourself, so that's why we're telling you, take care of you now.
Yeah, I'm trying, but I I really don't want to be nowhere but her, but I don't want to be, I'm here, but I really don't care if I'm here or not.
Okay.
Because I miss her that much,
You're going to be here for a while, so wrap your head around knowing that she's with you no matter where you are,
right.
and that you will all be rejoined when the time is in perfect alignment, when it's God's time. All right, Andy?
Okay.
Thank you so much for calling.
All right, maybe I'll see you this summer. This winter. I might come down.
Come on down.
Yeah, I'll come and see you.
Yes, I look forward to it. All right, Andy. Bye for now. Bye.
All right, thank you very much.
You're welcome. Bye. All right, and we are going to go right back to the phone lines, and we will get to, let me see. I got to go to Ashley. Ashley is in West Palm Beach. Ashley, how are you tonight?
I'm good. How are you, Sarah?
I'm doing great, Ashley. And how can I assist you tonight?
So I just wanted to know if you had any guidance for me with my job. There's a lot of changes going on, and I didn't know if I should stick it out, if there was going to be growth for me, and if there's any particular reason why I constantly wake up at 3:30 in the morning.
Well, first of all, there is a new opportunity coming for you for work. There is supposed to be growth, but I feel like the company went through a revamp or a rehaul, or so they were moving some people around, yes? So it got a little tense in there, yes? But you are well-liked and well-respected. No matter what, hear what I'm going to say, we hold the vision of having something come for us at our current job, but because they're having trouble getting their act together, then we want you to look outwardly as well. But there is a new position, a new opportunity, growth coming for you. And if they don't snap you up fast enough, something else will come when you open your door. It hurts no one to open the door and look outside and see what's there. It tells the universe you're ready. And then if they're ready to be the best and highest good for you, because they're seeming like a bit of a mess right now, then it will come to materialize. I feel as if there's a role that is, I want to move you in a slightly different spot, a different department. It's not a lateral move. It would be a promotion, but you would oversee something slightly different from what you do. Does that make sense to you and how the business is set up, please?
Yes.
Okay. So that is a potential there, but they're still moving people around. But that's where you would go when they make that available. But there can be another job outside. So Spirit is suggesting, the guidance is, open the door and see what's out of your environment, because they've been a little slow to make these changes, and things got really tense there, and that's difficult, yes?
Yes, that's true.
Yes. And what was the other question?
any reason why I tend to wake up around 3:30 in the morning, like almost every night, but it's always the same time.
And we're going to bed at what, 11:30 or so?
Yeah, usually by that time.
Yeah. Okay. We're asleep before 12, yes?
Yes, I've been having lots of dreams lately. Don't really remember them, but know that I'm dreaming a lot.
Mm-hmm. You're clearing a lot of energy in your dreams. I'm also have you ever been to an acupuncturist?
I have not.
Okay. That would be beneficial. There's actually one in the plaza where we are in the Tree of Life Plaza. It's called Acupuncture and Herbs. And it would help balance out your body because I feel like there's an imbalance. I'm not a doctor, cannot diagnose, but when I go into the energy in your chi and the liver energy as well, I feel like the body is going through a change in your sleep and it's waking you up. So you're not in a deep enough sleep at that point, and so you're waking up. I do know that there are people from the other side who come to visit you. I do know that your angels, your guides are with you, but not every day. So that's why I'm feeling like you're 4 hours or 3.5 hours into your sleep cycle. Something is imbalanced in the body and not letting you sleep through the night. It's not a spiritual occurrence.
No, thank you.
I've sat with a lot of people who've had a spiritual occurrence, and I'm feeling that 3:30 has to do with the physical body at this time. All right?
Okay.
All right,
Okay,
Ashley.
thank you.
You're welcome. Is this your first time calling into the show?
First time calling in. I did meet you in person last year. I just recently had this feeling to talk to you again. This is my first time calling in.
Well, wonderful. Thank you so much for calling in, and
Thank
I look
you.
forward to seeing you again. Bye for now.
You too. Have a good night.
You too. Bye. 888-565-1470. I've got to go to Dee, or Dia, and she is in Coral Springs. How are you tonight?
I'm fine, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing great, and how can I assist you?
There's so many questions I'd like to ask, but I am going to come and visit you.
Well, I look
I
forward
really
to
like
that.
to ask about my grandmother and my dad. My grandmother just passed away 3 months ago, and my dad passed away 2 years ago.
We got a lot of static on the line, so I'll see if I can make a connection. I may not, because the static kind of cuts into my zooming in here, so bear with me 1 second. 3 months grandmother passed, yes, you said?
Yes.
Okay, so that brings me end of February or March?
March.
Okay. 1, 2, okay. Before grandmother passed, she makes me feel as if there was she's making me feel like there was a divide between some people in the family. Does that make sense to you, please? Not related to her, but there was some people who weren't quite on the same page, and that bothers her. That's not how she likes life to be. Is that correct? Grandma was very much about family and gathering around, okay? And she says it's very important that people keep together in these times because that's how she taught you all. Yes, she taught you to do that. She also makes me feel as if she couldn't get to say the words goodbye to people before she passed. Does that make sense to you? She didn't get to say goodbye or speak the words goodbye to everyone. Does this make sense to you?
We knew she was talking to us.
But she didn't get to say them. Is this correct, please?
No,
Yes?
she didn't.
Yes, so she's telling me she didn't get to say goodbye, and even though this is not goodbye, she wants you to know that she's bringing you the goodbye. She also makes me aware that she did come to you in a dream so that you would know that she was with you. Yes, she gave you a connection, a hug or something. She feels close to you in the dream, yes?
Yeah, I told her to come to me in a dream.
Okay.
She also went to my daughter. She hasn't gone to my mom yet, though, and my mother loved her so much.
Sometimes it's hard because your mom is holding a lot of sorrow around this. It's very hard for your mom right now. And so when his mom settles into the energy and her emotions, it'll be a little bit easier for her to connect to mom. All right?
Yeah.
And then something in your dad with his throat before he passed, please? Was there something bothering your father in his throat, or there was something going on in the throat before he passed? Because he's making me aware of his throat before he passed, please. You aware of that?
It was more in his nose, not his throat. And he was a fighter. He went through so much with his body.
So if he's in his nose, was there a tube down his nose into his throat or something? Yes, okay.
Oxygen.
Okay.
Oxygen.
Yeah.
It must have been the oxygen machine.
And it made it hard for him to speak. Is that correct, please? Yes?
He spoke.
Okay.
He did speak, but it was, his breathing, sometimes when he talked, it was kind of hard for him to speak.
Yeah, so I feel like a difficulty here in the throat area here. And again, another person who did not get to say everything that he wanted to say to you all before he passed. This makes sense to you, yes? Okay. Yeah. He too is with you. They're getting ready to wave me off. I do hope that you come visit me. We do sessions in person or on the phone. Visit sarahspiritual.com. I hope we connect in person, my dear. Thank you so much.
I left a message on your answering service.
Okay,
Thank
great.
You, Sarah.
You're welcome. Bye for now. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye. Well, another night has come to a close, but let me say this to you. We are light. There is a light. And we want to leave you with this beautiful song that Spirit gave me right actually at the beginning of the pandemic. Thank you all for sharing time and space with me. God bless you. Good night. I am Sarah Spiritual. Take a listen to this song because it's so important that you take a look at how you can be a light and make a difference in the world. Be well, everyone.
This is the FM Money Talk Radio Network, 95.